All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's the monster in at the 2. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now, and their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
Here's the monster. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. It's good from the top of the key. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Here's the monster. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Jokic. And the shot goes.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trent outside. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's the monster. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, and the shot goes in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the night here. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great to see Butler sharing the basketball. Passes like that help develop team chemistry.
Jokic the screen. Here's the monster, guarded by Trent. Kept alive, the monster. Goes up again, and it's Jokic missing.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands. You know, you just can't overstate Steph Curry's impact on the game. When you think about the global icons the NBA has seen, Steph Curry is right there with all of them.
The monster misses.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Porzingis finds Green. Trent outside. And here's Butler. To the paint. Stolen by Jokic. Pass to the monster. Banked it in off the glass. The Monsters got 6.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Trent outside. Now here's Porzingis. Back to Trent. 5 to shoot. Outside Porzingis. Puts up a 3. Denver grabs the miss. The Monsters got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Strother. Here's the monster. 6 points for him. The second effort. They kick it out to Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. That's good from Curry on the assist by Butler.
And when you're defending transition, you better make sure you know where Steph Curry is, or he will light you up.
And the basket by the monster.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Trent. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
The key when you go into
Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. We've got Jamal Murray. Aiden Watson is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's the monster in at the small forward position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. What a finish from Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
To the inside. And stolen by Hartenstein. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Defended by Murray. Outside Moody. Outside Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside. Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Murray. Takes the 3. Murray with the 3 ball.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner 3 when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Lots of room. Kuminga pulls it in. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Taken away. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Nice to see Hartenstein assert himself offensively.
There's a screen by Kuminga. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in. Shepard, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Santos. Inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's the monster. 10 points for him. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Monsters got 12 points.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Pass to Shepard. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Here's Shepard, defended by Murray. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
It's Watson on the wing. Here's the monster. He's got 12. They get the rebound. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Over this last stretch, their defense has been airtight. The opponents have had a tough time executing at the offensive end.
And he drops the first. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Kuminga. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Shepard. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against Brooklyn put on a show. He finished with 51 points and he couldn't be kept off the glass. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Porzingis misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The monster misses.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
The three from Curry. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Curry against Murray. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. The three from Curry. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Strawther's checked in for Brown. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in for Hartenstein. Jokic with a screen on Butler. Here's the monster. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Golden State is gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Drills it from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent, his ability to dominate the defense.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Takes a three. Another three for Golden State.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Here's the monster. Butler covering. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Santos. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Stephen Curry.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Murray. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Warriors. Trent comes in for Santos. Pass to Hartenstein. Clock at 4. Here's Butler, using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Warriors lead by 8. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Oh, wasted no time on that one. The Monsters got 8 here in this quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Curry passes to Hartenstein. Back to Curry. From 8 feet, Curry creates inside.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Pass to Strawther. Here's the monster. He's covered by Curry. The monster, pass to Brown. Screen by Gordon. Denver needs to get off a shot. And the basket by the monster. The Monsters got 18 points in the game.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And here's Curry for 3. Denver grabs the miss. The Monsters got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pulls it from the top of the key. Curry with another miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's the monster. 18 points for him. Jokic the screen. The shake. Goes back up. Look at Jokic working inside.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Trent outside. Back to Curry. And here's Butler outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. The monster misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Strother. Denver moving it around. Here's the monster. He's covered by Curry. And the basket by the monster.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
The three from Curry. He's off on that one. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
The previous play is under review.
So you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good, Ernie.
Look at Kenny over here reading like a third grader. Hard to disagree, but this team is bunk.
Bunk?
I said it, bunk.
Bunk? Hey, define bunk.
It's a dunk, but a bad dunk. Bunk.
Ooh. And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
Well, you can't speed them up. They take care of that basketball and maximum.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Gary Trent is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Butler. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Denver. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Brian, back to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Curry, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The monster, the pass to Gordon. Here's the monster. Give him 23. Gordon, and he gets it to go. And now a three-point Nugget lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
It's a great find by Curry. He's never given enough credit when it comes to his passing.
Here's the monster. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. The monster's got 25 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Curry passes to Trent. Outside Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Legs, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis. They stand out to me as well.
First team all defense. Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Butler. Curry passes to Porzingis. Here's Butler, defended by Murray. And here's Curry for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The monster misses.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Warriors lead by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Green with a screen on Murray. Here's Curry. And there's another one for the Warriors.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The monster pass to Gordon and stolen by Green. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
For the Warriors, Stephen Curry. 1 shot.
Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 12-3 run. Outside Porzingis. Fade away. The monster grabs the miss. The monster's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Can't get it to drop. The Warriors lead by 6. Trent for 3. The monster grabs the miss. Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. And here's Jokic. He's covered by Curry. Jokic's shot is good.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Porzingis sets a screen. And here's Curry for 3. Curry buries the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Nikola Jokic, number 1.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, man.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Curry finds Green. It's intercepted. Gordon outside. Shoots. The monster misses. The Warriors lead by 5. Trent from long range. The putback. A thunder jam by Porzingis.
He is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
And the basket by the monster. The Monsters got 8 points in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside, Green. And here's Butler outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. The monster misses. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. And Butler inside.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Here's Strawther. Here's the monster. And he's got 28 now. Murray passes to the monster. 5 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in. Curry passes to Green. Curry against Murray. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 28.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
A different look for Denver. Kuminga, he's checked in for Strawther, and Brown subbed in for Jamal Murray. And the Warriors making a switch here. Here's the monster. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. The Monster's got 30 points.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Shot is good by Curry.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And the basket by the Monster.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
That one drops for him.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Here's the Monster. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 10. Curry with it. He's picked up by Brown. Pass to Santos. A minute 58 left in the third.
Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
And Denver making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Shepard, he's checked in for the Warriors. Santos can't get it to go. For Denver, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Here's the Monster. Uses the glass on the layup. The Monster's got 14 points now in the second half.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
There's a screen. Here's Santos. Sends it home from three-point land. Santos has got 7 points in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
The 3 ball. Rebound by the Nuggets. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the Monster. The rebound by Shepard. Pass to Santos from outside the arc. Out left to the wing. Let's go with a 3. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. He has 7.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Nuggets trail by 14. Here's the monster. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Pass to Shepard. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Brown. The monster misses. Here's Shepard, guarded by Brown. From the wing. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. They put in work down. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero.
It's the fourth quarter. It's time to get loud.
Substitutes making a change here. Curry's checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They've got Peyton Watson. Nikola Jokic is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's the monster in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. The three from Curry. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to the monster. Back to Murray. Here's the monster. Releases. And another miss by Denver. Here's Santos. Defended by Watson. Curry's shot is off. Nuggets trail by 17. Here's the monster. Misses off the right iron. The Warriors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Santos, defended by Murray. And here's Curry for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's the monster. Curry with some nice D. Here's Santos, defended by Watson. Here's Curry, and he drops that one in. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
The monster. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Moses Moody. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
Pass to Strother. Here's the monster. Butler covering. Here's the monster. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
The shot, no good. Good D by Jokic. Here's the monster. Butler covering. Here's the monster. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
The kick out, Curry from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 41.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And they call an illegal screen here. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and